Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. I have a few new updates for you this morning, courtesy of Kurt Leavins from the Cult of Hockey. Put out his article 9 Things this morning, and he had a few things to tell us about the Edmonton Oilers. Let's go over what Kurt Leavins had to say. Kurt got things started with a note on a possible Jack Campbell buyout. The Oilers would have the opportunity to have another buyout period due to Ryan McLeod filing for arbitration. That would take place in late August, I believe. I don't see the Oilers going that route with Jack Campbell or basically anyone else on the roster either. Kurt Leavins said he's heard there is zero chance of a Jack Campbell buyout happening. We could probably have guessed that already. A Jack Campbell buyout is not the way to go. The Oilers would initially get some good savings, $3.4 million, $3.8 million in years 1 and 2, $2.6 in year 3, $2.3 in year 4, but then the buyout continues for another 4 seasons after that, and the Oilers are down $1.5 million each of those seasons. So it would be some short-term gain for a lot of long-term pain, and I don't think the Edmonton Oilers are going to go that route right now. If Jack Campbell can bounce back, having a great season, maybe the Oilers can move him at the deadline or next summer if it's become clear that Stuart Skinner is the bona fide number 1 and the Oilers need to get a cheaper backup. But for right now, Jack Campbell is staying exactly where he is. Kurt's colleague, Bruce McCurdy, attended the Oilers development camp this past week. He noted a few prospects who really stood out: Matvei Petrov, Tyler Talio, and Max Warner. 2021 first-rounder Xavier Bourgault looks to have added some muscle, and 2023 second-rounder Bo Akey displayed some strong skating skills. Kurt also brought up Jonathan Toews, and he shares in the belief that it does not look like Jonathan Toews will be back next season and his NHL career may be over. We know the Oilers would like to sign another fourth-line player, and Kurt brings up another name for consideration, and that name is left-shot center and winger Tomas Nosek. Kurt notes that it's not ideal that he's left-handed, but he is a natural center who was 59% on the faceoff dot last year and 55% for his career, and he's also a regular on the penalty kill. Kurt also notes there has been depth scoring there in the past, and while not a heavy player, Nosek does have tenacity. He could be an attractive fit. Over Nosek's last 2 seasons with the Boston Bruins, he finished with 3 goals and 14 assists for 17 points, and 7 goals and 11 assists for 18 points. And as we can also see from this graphic, Nosek is a former Detroit Red Wing under a former Detroit GM, Ken Holland. Kurt also brings up in his article the talk that the Oilers could move either Cody Ceci or Brett Kulak out and replace them with Philip Broberg, but he thinks that's a terrible idea. Obviously, it takes away any depth the Edmonton Oilers have, and it doesn't give them the cap space to bring in anybody of note. He notes there is some players out there like Matt Dumba, Ethan Bear, Caleb Jones. Ethan Bear and Caleb Jones, of course, already former Oilers. We know Ethan Bear is going to be hurt for a while here, so he's not even an option. And it looks like Matt Dumba is going to end up with either the San Jose Sharks or Arizona Coyotes. And lastly, Kurt brings up the Ryan McLeod salary arbitration. He's also heard, like everyone else, that this is probably going to be a long one. Ryan McLeod's agent is obviously trying to get him the best possible deal. I think this one is still going to be settled before arbitration, but it has put everything else on hold. I don't think we're going to see an Evan Bouchard deal. I don't think we're going to see a fourth-line player deal until Ryan McLeod's arbitration case is figured out and the Oilers know exactly how much they have to spend. And once again, that Bowen Byram extension with the Colorado Avalanche coming in as the comparable for Evan Bouchard. Basically, if the Oilers can get Evan Bouchard for any less than $3.9 million on a 1 or a 2-year deal, I think we're inching closer to a 1-year deal here. That will have to be seen as a massive win because Bouchard could certainly ask for a lot more. That's all for now, guys. It's going to be pretty quiet here in Oil Country until we get a resolution on the Ryan McLeod contract. Still haven't heard anything about a hearing date, but I will let you guys know as soon as we have the latest on his salary arbitration. Let me know your thoughts on everything. Do you think Tomas Nosek is a good option for the Oilers' fourth line? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.